Welcome to the new video, and in this video we will discuss different trapping ideas in Ruy Lopez opening. First trapping idea starts with the e4, e5, then knight f3, then knight c6, then bishop b5. And this way it is Ruy Lopez opening. Black goes for the Morphy defense by playing a6. This is Morphy defense. And white decide to go for the exchange variation. And now white can easily castle. At this point everything is equal, right? But trap starts when black decide to play his knight to f6. And let's suppose he played this. And as you can easily see, Indian giving it a wrong move, I mean a mistake. Because white can easily grab this pawn, the pawn on e5, right? Now the trapping idea is very simple. This piece is undefended, this pawn is undefended, so white is having two pieces undefended. Black try to attack this knight by playing bishop to d6. White can easily go back with the knight, right? And white is a pawn up, and here as you can see black can castle, so black decide to castle, but that's a blunder. Black is going to lose material because there is a fork incoming and he is attacking the two pieces at the same time. And white play this trap e5, right? So black decide bishop is more powerful than knight, so he retreat his bishop back. White take this, and then play d3. At this point you can say Indian says it's +7. White is winning and can easily convert this into a win game if he is a good player, if white is a good player, right? So this is the first idea, trapping idea. Second trapping idea starts in a Ruy Lopez opening. Simple e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, then the bishop to b5, the exchange variation, right? And white can easily castle. This is the exchange variation. And let's see, black decide to play this. I mean, this is a mistake. So white can easily grab this pawn. Yeah, of course he can grab. But black thought that this pawn is also undefended, and he thought to grab this pawn, right? Because this is a free pawn. Black thought this is a free pawn, so he play knight takes e4. But as you can see, Indian say it's +3.6. It's a blunder. Black is going to lose a piece here. How? By playing his rook to e1, attacking this bishop. He has to defend, but how to defend this? Let's suppose black see this attack and decide to go back, I mean go back to f2 again. So what he will play? f6, knight f6, but that's a blunder. It's on Indian say it's +9. Actually white is going to win a queen here. How? Fine. There is a discovered check, right? So white play this, I mean knight takes c6, check. He has to defend either by queen or by bishop. Let's suppose he go with the bishop. He has to lose this piece. He lost this piece simply, and then white can easily play d4. And in the series +9, white can easily convert this into a win because white is a queen up. White is having queen. So this is the second trap, and white can convert it into a win. Let's move to the third trap. And third trap starts with the Ruy Lopez opening. Starts with the e4, e5, e4, e5, then knight f3, then knight, then bishop to b5, Morphy defense, and this is the exchange variation. This is castling. And let's suppose he again play this mistake, I mean free pawn, and he also thought it's a free pawn, so he also grab it. That's a simple. He goes to, in the third trap we already discussed this trap, right? So let's suppose this time he's not going back. Instead he going to defend this with his queen, but that's a blunder. Indian say it's +6. How? White is going to play d3. I mean d3. That's the basics. Now black can give the check. White has to move his queen, and then white is attacking this free knight. So black try to go back to f6, but that's a blunder. There is a discovered check incoming, and it's a discovered check. Black has to defend the queen, I mean this check. So let's suppose he play bishop to e7, defend this, and this way he lost his queen. And white can easily convert this, I mean then black can easily play this, and then white can easily play this, and then black can castle. And this point white is plus 10 with the queens up. He can easily convert this into win if he is a good player, right? So this is the third trap. Now let's move to the fourth trap. I mean that was a great trap, and that starts from here by check. I mean it is a check, right? So black saw this piece is giving the check, I mean this rook, so he can easily grab. White has to take, then bishop, or you can say this can also protect, but then exchange variation, and white is a queen up, so he can easily convert this into a win. It's plus 7, engine says it's plus 7. So this is the fourth variation, I mean fourth trap. He can also win the queen here in this way. We have discussed 4 traps by white in Ruy Lopez opening, but what if black reply? I mean black trap the white's king, or that's the killer checkmating trap. How? Let me show you. By black, suppose you are playing with the black, I mean you are playing with the black or white, you can decide, but let's say white play e4, I mean he will going to play the Ruy Lopez, right? We are discussing the Ruy Lopez. This is the Morphy defense, this is the exchange variation. At this point everything is fine. White can castle, actually white can really castle, and black see this is a mistake. Black saw this is a mistake, so he won't play knight f6, and this pawn is undefended, and this knight is going to take on this pawn. So what black did, black just pinned this knight and set a trap here. White has to find the trap, but white is so eager to push this knight, I mean bishop, so he play h3 to attack on this knight, right? And instead of retreating it back or going for the exchange variation, black decide to play h5, and this is the killer move. And here white calculates something like pawn take, bishop take, he grab this free pawn and can also attack this pawn on g4. So black is white thought it is a good move, right? So black play g4 take, black take that, and white play this, I mean knight takes e5. That's a blunder, because now it's mate in 4. Obviously he is attacking this, but it's a mate in 4. Black can bring his queen to h4. Now white realize it's a trap, it was a trap, and there is a checkmate threat. White king has no squares to move. White has to move some pieces to make a square, but it's a mate in 3. So let's suppose he play pawn to f3, I mean he can play f3 or f4, but let's suppose he play f4, right? So this is the escaping square. Black can easily cover this escaping square by moving pawn, and there is just a checkmate. I mean there is no move here. Let's suppose white play something like this, then black grab this, and there is no way white can hold this. Now black won and checkmate in just 11 moves, right? So be careful here. The trap that set was a great trap. I mean the way he just take this, it always hit -1 for a black, but the move of this knight takes, that's the greediness. This is called greediness, and this is just a checkmate. 4 moves. So this is it for today. In Ruy Lopez, we have discussed 4 trapping ideas in Ruy Lopez opening and 1 trapping idea by Black. So thank you for watching this. I welcome all the suggestions and improvement in my chess as well in the comment section. Thank you guys.